This is Nick with Bill Brothers Roofing at 3027 Admiral Avenue. Starting my digital inspection, we're on top of a foam roof. Now this is a very aged product. You can see a good majority of the roof has already started to deteriorate over the years. Water's just been sitting in these holes, and there's holes like this all around the property. You know, this product has gone well past its life expectancy. You can see how all the water just sits in those areas, and over time is just eating away at that material. So these are all signs that, you know, it is time for a new roof. Now when we go ahead and we redo this roof, we're going to reseal each and every one of these penetrations. We're going to tear this thing down all the way to the wood decking. That way we can address any kind of bad wood that's underneath it. We're going to go ahead and reseal all these skylights as well. This is somewhat of a newer skylight. I'll have my guys check it out when they pull it off, but typically we should not have to replace this one. Although this is an older one, we are probably going to have to replace this one when it comes off. I explained to the homeowner that we'll just charge for the install on that. That way we can redo the curb around it, and then we'll take the roofing material right over it and make sure everything is sealed off and flashed properly. What I am going to suggest for this roof though is I love to stick with a TPO roofing material. TPO is a flat roofing material similar to foam, although it is more of a rubberized commercial grade material. It is fantastic when it comes to keeping water out of the home. When it is installed, it will turn this entire roof into one singular membrane. Our guys love installing it also just because of the fact that they rarely ever have to come back for any kind of warranty work on this roofing material. And it's also highly reflective. So foam does a great job of insulating the house and keeping it nice and cool. Well, that TPO roofing material is going to do the same thing. It's going to reflect a lot of sunlight off this home and make sure that the home underneath it stays nice and cool. So again, I want to tear this down to the wood decking. You can see all these holes that we have throughout. Tear it down to the wood decking and then add that layer of TPO roofing material. Homeowner is looking to add solar panels on this roof. Perfect, no problem. Nice thing with this new HVAC install is that my guys can basically just lift these lines up, roof right underneath it. That won't be a problem as well, so we're not going to disturb any of that. But you can see that all the flashings around this home, they need to be redone. The mastic that was used to kind of reseal off a bunch of this stuff is really kind of just starting to come apart. You can see how water and moisture is going to be getting underneath that kind of stuff every time it rains. So yes, it's definitely time for a new roof, especially if we're looking to do solar. Job this size, probably take our guys somewhere 4 to 5 days to complete, maybe a little less than that, but we always like to play it safe. That is it for my inspection.